one. Hey, Robin.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to 7-Minute Health Chat with Robin and Kim. Today, we're going to talk about vision boards or mood boards, they're sometimes called. And Kim and I are just going to, before we even start talking about it, we're going to show you a couple that we've done in the past. This is one that I did a few years ago. I kept it on my door. And then this one is one that I did last year. And I put this in a shadow box.
That looks definitely textural.
Yeah. What about yours, Kim? Let's see it.
Mine is right here. And I did this actually 2 years ago in January of 2020. And then it was funny, as I look back and look what I put on it, I'm like, oh, I mean, a lot of things are still like, I'm on that same track and same path of what I put on here. And it's really interesting to see what happened in 2 years.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. I think sometimes people hear like vision board and they're like, what is that? They hear manifestation and they're like, what is all this woo-woo, foo-foo stuff? But it really does work. And here's the thing. This is what I've learned. This first vision board that I did, I put all these words that I liked: happy life, love, be me, inspiration, things like that. But what I have found is you have to be specific. And I don't know if this is what you found too, Kim, but it's like with anything that Kim and I have talked about in the past. Things aren't just going to come to you because you say, I am going to manifest, da, 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 da. And it's not going to come down just like a lightning bolt. You have to work for whatever it is that you're envisioning.
Yep. And you know what? That's the thing about having a mantra or posting, having, Post-it notes of what you want, because it's in your forefront, and then you take steps to make it happen.
Yes. So I have in the past done vision board workshops. Kim's been in one of mine before, or we held one, I think, for our group, for our accountability group. And I had one last year and I did them online. I was going to do another one this year, but I really feel like people are so tired of being online that I don't know. I still may do it. I'm hoping with my next retreat that I have, that I do some vision boarding with that as well in person. But of course, I'm going to wait on that for a little bit. But what you need to do, and this is what I have found, it really helps, is to really prepare yourself to do this vision board. Don't just like sit there and grab random things out of the air. Sit down and write what it is you really want to accomplish in your life, or what would your life look like if you had this list of 10 to 20 things, and go big. Like I have on this one from last year, I have Bora Bora up here. Listen, that's big for me. And I did have it for my birthday, which my birthday just was last weekend, and I didn't get to go to Bora Bora. But you know what? 2020 is not over, and I have on here 2020. So who knows? I mean, I get to make that happen. And I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I know you get to be specific with your board. Instead of just general, you get to be specific, excuse me, with dates and how you're going to get to that point.
Yep. No, I agree. It's
I'm going to cough here for a second.
Yeah. Poor thing. So I think part of that, what you're saying, Robin, is just like, and I love that, like you had peace and, and that's all great. But I think honing down a little bit on what you really want, so it's funny because I had on I had these two camels, and this lady looks like she's ready for safari. And my goal was to go on safari. I realized camels aren't really part of a safari, but the camels, I want to ride a camel someday anyway. But my husband and I have been talking about going on safari, taking our kids on a safari trip in 23 probably would be the earliest. But manifesting that is kind of cool. So
And setting yourself up to make it actually happen, like relaying that to your kids. This is what we want to do. What do you
they know
think
that.
about it?
They're excited.
Yeah. Can you make this happen? Yes. Don't have any pregnancies or whatever.
I know. Well, we're in that. Yeah.
Make it happen. So, and then get together with people. Another thing, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. You don't have to do like things like this. This is something Kim and I were talking about. It's best if you have this so that you can see it all the time. Because if we don't see it all the time, we end up maybe not letting it happen. So a good way to do that is to do one online. This one I just did in Microsoft Word, which really isn't the best program to do it in. I like to do it in Publisher because you can move your pictures around and make pretty borders and things. You can also do things like this on Canva, which is an app, and I know Kim loves that app. There's a lot of free apps that you can do it, but if you put it on here and be specific, like I put 3 paddleboard yoga retreats in 2022, make it come into fruition. I want to be a sommelier. So I'm going to start studying to be a sommelier, and I want to have it complete by the end of 2022.
That's huge.
It's not going to happen if I don't get the books and I start doing the studying, because eventually I want to own my own winery or be part owner in a winery. So, and then the other thing is happiness. That's my word for 2022. And that's another good thing to have too, is a word. If you feel like maybe this is too big of an undertaking, it intimidates you, then just pick a word, and like everything that you want to manifest in that year, do it around that word. You have to make it feasible for yourself, not just because Robin's doing it or because Kim is doing it. It's for you.
Yep. No, I agree. And having a word, last year, my word 2 years ago, I think, was purpose. Last year was intentional. This year, I've been going between focus and fun, because I think you can have both.
Yep.
And so why not?
Why not? I picked 2 words one year. I did tolerance and acceptance. Those were 2 words, because I was having, I think there was a lot going on in the world like there is now. And, I was like just over everything, and just kind of like now happiness, and happiness is not just for me, it's for the whole world. So I want to exude as much happiness, as I can. So
no, I agree. I just want to share a couple things, if I may.
Absolutely.
Because
we have we're over ours, but we do. Yeah.
I'm just going to show real quick. So I have Cayman up here, Cayman Islands, and we're actually going back soon, which is cool. And then, but I did this food that I love, what I love, fresh food. And I have all these like olives, pecans, walnuts, avocados, which Robin knows my favorite, blueberries, coconut, all these greens. I mean, this is what our gut biome loves, our microbiome. And living ageless, I think that is important. We can control how we age. And I wrote on here, grow old with me, the best is yet to be, and with God, all things are possible. With my family. Life is a special occasion. Health is fragile. Yes, it is. And that's one thing. It's like, because our health is fragile, what can we do? We can eat this stuff. To help us. So, and then being fit. I've got a lot of yoga up here, and stretching, I think is super, and sleep. Sleep is huge, important. And I've been definitely gotten better with my sleep habits and stuff, and working on that. So it's just being intentional with what you see, and like it's a great reminder of what you are working on and what you want. So
absolutely.
And it's right in your face.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be like a goal as far as like, I want my finances to be improved or whatever. It can be things like, I just want to eat better. I want to get more sleep. I want to be
Right.
happier. You
Right.
know, so whatever it is, and that list that you make, that helps. If write down 20 things that are like really tangible right now, and things that
Yeah.
maybe are like you feel like is like a dream, you know, dreams can become reality.
Right. Yep, exactly. It's good to have
All
dreams.
right.
It's good to have dreams
Yep.
and what things that you want to do in your life instead of just sitting there thinking, letting life happen to you,
Exactly.
make life happen. So yeah, so we've chatted a lot, but
Yes.
this was a good topic. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great Wellness Wednesday. And we will see you guys next week.
Yep. And if you have questions or you don't understand a board, or if you want us to run a class, we can do that too, right?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.